Hey, welcome to another video on expected value lotto, where we look at Georgia Lottery scratch tickets and their expected values or payouts. We are going to start again today on my Happy Place page, page 2 here, and the person that I want to highlight today is called Saucebands, and Saucebands doesn't really make videos and post them on YouTube. Saucebands is a Georgia scratcher who scratches tickets and watches videos and wants to know the information. And so this is really I really like to highlight people like this because this is really who my channel is for. My channel is for uh, just the everyday guy out there playing Georgia lottery scratch tickets. And I'm gonna do these calculations and stuff for myself, and I figure as long as I'm doing these figures, why not post them on YouTube in case they're helpful to somebody else? And so that's really why I'm doing my channel. And Saucebands was with me when I was on before. I just looked at the date of the last video that I posted when I was on YouTube before, and the date of that video was sometime in August of 2018. So I was off of YouTube for about 2 years, and Saucebands was with me way back then, and just found me again and made a comment on one of my videos. And so Saucebands, just want to say I appreciate you watching. Thanks for making that comment, and hopefully what I do is helpful to you. Another thing I like about Saucebands is, with the Georgia Lottery, there are things that I notice that kind of strike me as, I don't know, unfair or unclear or inept or whatever. And, I feel like if I see something like that, I need to mention it. And so I'll make videos from time to time about things that I notice. And Saucebands is one of those viewers who will comment and kind of, encourage the work against the man, sort of, if you consider the Georgia Lottery the man who's like treating you unfairly and taking your money. So Saucebands is kind of funny in that way. As a matter of fact, I have a video that I am in. I haven't started actually working on it. I'm gathering my resources and kind of planning out how I'm going to organize it. And it's going to be kind of a weighty video. I've been debating whether or not to even put it on, but I feel like the question needs to be asked. And so I'm working on it. It'll come up. It might post this coming week. I'm not sure yet. It just depends on how long it takes me to get everything together. But anyways, thanks again, Saucebands. I do appreciate you. Now for today's ticket, we are looking at the new $5 cash to go ticket. This ticket came out here in Georgia this past Tuesday, and it is a $5 ticket, which I'm not a big fan of our Georgia $5 tickets. If you've watched any of my videos in the past, here's the prize structure. It has overall odds of 1 in 3.62. And the prize structure is here, pretty typical for $5 tickets. The one thing that I don't like about these $5 tickets is that you have two prizes worth $5. You've got the ticket prize, which is worth $5, and then you've got an additional $5 prize. Now, I am thankful that we don't have an $8 prize on this ticket, because a lot of our $5 tickets even have that $8 prize. Notice down here at the bottom, I have asterisks next to the two highest prizes. See, the ticket says that you can win up to $500,000. I decrease that to $350,000 because of the taxes that you're going to pay, 30% when you go to cash this in. And the same is true with that $10,000 prize. So I go ahead and take that value out of the ticket. But it's a regular number match game with a couple of symbols. You could get one for double the prize and one for an instant $100. So that's pretty much how that ticket goes. Here, let's look at the payout per prize. And what payout per prize tells us is for every $5 that the Georgia Lottery gets from the sale of these tickets, this tells us how much money they're putting back into the game to pay off these different prizes that you can win. And you can see, well, let me give you an example. The ticket prize, for every $5 that the Georgia Lottery gets, they're putting 50 cents back in to pay for these ticket prizes. And you can see the values for all the different prize amounts that they have. You can see that the $10 prize gets the highest amount of the payout money. So this is really just like the ticket yesterday, the $3 crossword ticket. This is a $10 game. That's really where you're going to see most of your prizes, I think. If you add up all of the payout per prize amounts, you come up with a total payout on this ticket of about $3.50. So what that means is that for every $5 you put in, if you're winning these prizes according to the odds on the tickets, you should see back about $3.50 per ticket. Or if you look at it on a dollar per dollar basis, about 70 cents on the dollar for this ticket. And 70 cents is not good for a $5 ticket. I'll just go ahead and say it. It's on the level of our current $2 tickets, and I feel like if you pay more for a ticket, maybe you should get a little bit better payout. I don't know. That's one of the questions that I'm going to be asking in the video that's coming up. But anyways, let's go ahead and look at the top 1% of prizes and the bottom 99% of prizes. The reason I like to separate this out is because most of us are going to be winning prizes here in the bottom 99% of prizes. So I like to go ahead and take out the value of the top 1% of prizes and recalculate that payout amount. And you can see this $50 prize here is separated between the top 1% and the bottom 99%. So most of the value for these $50 prizes is here in the bottom 99%. So you do have a good chance of getting that $50 prize. Anything more than that, you're going to have to be really lucky to do. And so, so with knowing that most of us are going to be winning here in the bottom 99%, if we add up the value of these prizes, we come up with a new payout of about $3.01 per ticket, or 60 cents on the dollar. And so that's a big difference. If we go back a page, we said the total payout per dollar was about 70 cents if you're winning all these prizes according to the odds. But you'd have to play a lot of the tickets to win anything in the top 1%. For most people, it's more realistic to just go in knowing that you're going to win about 60% of your money back. Now, if we look at this chart, again, I'm still working on the $2 tickets, and so there's not as much information here, but we can see since I do have the information since March, and you can just see that the tickets have decreased in value since March, and that's kind of what I say every time I talk about $5 tickets. These tickets have been undervalued since I started looking at Georgia Lottery scratch-off tickets, with the exception of this one ticket, the Quick 50s. That was a good one. Everything else has been really undervalued for $5 tickets, and the reason that they're undervalued is because people are determined to buy them. No matter what the payout is, it seems people are just going to buy them no matter what. And the only way to get the value of these tickets back up, and in my opinion, these tickets should have at least a 75-cent payout, probably more like 76 cents on the dollar payout. So I want to see the data up here. The only way to get it up here is to stop buying these tickets, because you can see here on the chart, what I'm saying is I'm not just making it up. You can see it on the chart. The value of these tickets is going down because people are buying them. Now, if you look up here at this chart, you can see that the cash to go ticket, it's a complete pass for me, this one. It doesn't have a good overall payout. It doesn't have a good payout for the 99% or the top 1%. So for this ticket is a complete pass. Leave them in the rolls. Please don't buy these for your sake and for the sake of other players. Let's just leave those on the shelves and send the Georgia Lottery a message that we want and expect higher payouts for our $5 tickets. So that's my opinion on these. Complete pass. If you do decide to play them anyways, good luck to you. I hope you win prizes in the top 1%. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.